everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bilkis. Today's class will be on how to make a bishop sleeve with curve. So as you can see, this is what it looks like with the slit here and then the curve. So I'm going to make sure it is detailed. So before we get started, please check out my other channel, Bilkis Signatures, for lovely DIYs, and you can follow me on Instagram, Bilkis Signatures, and on Facebook, Sewing Innovations. So right now, let's get started. So all you need for this class is your basic sleeve. In case you don't know how to draft a basic sleeve, I will put the link in the description box below on how to do that. It is very, very easy to make. So the first thing we are going to do now is to check out the length of your curve. How high do you want it to be, the height? So normally 2 inches is just fine, as you can see, or 1.5. So now we will have to take that away from this basic sleeve because this is the measurement to your wrist region, but we have to deduct the 2 inches. But before I do that, we'll just place the basic sleeve on the paper and then square this up. Just make a straight line on the bicep region. Why? This will assist us when we are trying to locate where the slit should be. So having done this now, I can cut this off. Just measure 2 inches. That is going to be off. The next thing we are going to do is to slash and spread this. Because we still want the bicep region to be a little bit fitted, you just come down by 1.5 inches from the bicep line. Divide this into 4, but since I already have the center line here, then I just divide this into 2 and this into 2. Get the midpoint. Just mark it straight. Don't follow the slanted line. Very good. So the next thing is to slash it open. To first cut the middle. Make sure you do not open till the end. Just stop. You can slip this open too. Do not do that to the end too. So can you see what I have? This is what I have. Then I can now get the big paper. So I'm just going to place it on another paper. So remember this line we left initially, so I'm going to maintain that. So just take the edge here, align with it, and make sure it is straight. can check that out with your hair curve or your ruler. Make sure it is straight as I have here. So this is what I should have. Then remember, this line will be where the slit is going to be. Find it is longer than this, which is okay because it's going to be for the ease of the movement of the elbow, and then it will be longer. By the time I spread this now, I will make sure I come down by 1 inch to 1.5, because you want it to have, you know, some ruffles at the curve area. You don't just want it straight, but when there's extra fabric, it brings out the beauty. So now I can spread it. So how much volume depends on how much you spread. So just take your time to glue it all down. So after doing this, now we can now connect all the curves. Then note, you make sure you connect everything to these points. You see what I have? So that's pretty easy. Then I can just cut it out. So for the slit, 2 inches is just perfect. So 2 inches. So maybe from here. So this will be the slit, as you can see that. So the excesses we have will be for the ruffles, and then the excess fabric that will bring out the beauty. And lastly, just take the marker and then blend this part up a bit. So can you see that? What we have, you can see how wonderful that looks. So this is the slit. So how much volume you want, you can even extend the spread depending on how voluminous you want the ruffles to be at the curve area. So now, since we are done with this, we're going to go to how to cut the curve. For the curve, which looks like this, can you see, just go around your wrist. I'm just going to make a straight line. Okay, good. You need to determine the height of the curve, and 2 inches is just perfect, as you can see here. So having done that, you will need the measurement of your sleeve, the wrist measurement. So from here, whatever measurement you have at the wrist, so you can note that from your pattern. So whatever you have, you place it here, and for this pattern it is 9.5, but you are going to need an overlap when you fix your button to have something like this. So first, it ranges between 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. So I'm just going to make use of half. So that will be for the overlap. So, and from there, I'm now going to insert the 9.5 for the measurement. This is the 1/2 inch for the overlap. Here too, you do not forget the 1/2 inch. Determine the height, which is 2 inches. So now this is the curve. So these are the overlap. Then let's quickly determine before we cut it out, or let's cut it out first. This is the curve, as you can see that. So let's quickly determine so the button will just come down by 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch from here to, so this is going to be where the button is going to be. And for the buttonhole, the same thing. And you see that was pretty easy. So that's it on the curve. This is what the bishop sleeve pattern looks like and the curve. So hope my tutorial has been helpful. If it has, please give me a giant thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and check out my other channel, Bilki's Signatures and Bilki's Kitchen. So I have to go right now. Bye guys.